Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, your host, Luckymarine, and the gang. This is super cool to Vomit Bubble because I am mature like that and I choose the best names for my playthroughs. But let's go up to speed 3 because we're not all going to live forever. And we will get you dug out because you're holding people back from coming down these stairs. They need a gap of 2 to get past anyway. Thermal tiling put in because we have a little bit of heat over here and we want to protect the base from any sort of heat ingress that way. We may even, let's do it now actually, while we can, while we've still got access. We'll deconstruct the bottom and we'll put a single line of thermal tiles in at the bottom. Well, that didn't take long, did it? There you go, guys. Let's prioritise that at an 8. Made a mess? Don't care. As long as you made a mess in the right place and not on our plants, then that's fine. How are we for research? 9 of 20. Yeah, we've been prioritising this down here quite aggressively. We just want to get it done. That should. What's this? 32 degrees Celsius, 26, 28, 29. Well, then you get to 36 there. This is 30s, 24, 22. So yeah, that's doing the job. We'll just do a single line on the bottom of our tank. Just because we do seem to be above quite a hot source down here. So we'll get that sorted out. Yeah, I know they're struggling with oxygen, aren't they? Well, at least they're going to the toilet in the right places, Dylan. Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have to... We'll put a deoxidizer down here. Deoxidizer, an electrolyzer. There we go. Got there eventually. We'll power it up. We'll plumb it up. Well, I still want this done. You can struggle until then. With you breathing. You'll be fine. We can print more of you. A little bit heartless, I suppose, but... Well, that will have done something to alleviate heat bleed through. Alright. Sleepy time? Yeah, sleepy time. A lot of breathable oxygen up there. But yeah, we're into the phase now where we're building our base up to the point where it can support the people and move away from being up here. We may have overbuilt a little bit. Let's cancel some of these vents. We already know what we're doing. Let's concentrate on... Did that just fall out of the air in one big lump? Yep. Random gas pipe. Okay, now let's prioritise this as an 8. Let's get some oxygen for you. A bit of mesh tile here. That's alright, at least you do it in the right place. I'll keep the boss running for now. We'll prioritise you as a 7. This is going to be a shelf just for a gas pump. Means we won't be able to get past because of this on top. Let's cancel you. Could also do with one being here as well. Might have to make this a little bit smaller. Actually, then we can stack these, can't we? I won't want to stack them because they're... We want to get rid of the carbon dioxide that will drop to about this level. So let's put a tile in there. We'll deconstruct that tile. And that. And again we'll have... No thank you. We could do with a little toggly switch up here. Yes, no, do you want duplicants? And we'll go for another mesh. Kind of shelf, if you will. So I'll have a gas pump there and a gas pump here. Deconstruct just the buildings there. We'll have the ladder going up on this side, on this edge, to match here. So there's going to be an element of symmetry. But then that means they're not going to be able to they're not going to be able to get here. It's alright. It's alright. Because they don't... Yeah, it's fine. They don't need to get across. They don't need to get between here. If they want to, they can come up onto this level, across and down, instead of having to traverse here. It's fine. It'll be alright. So we will, in fact, build this all the way to this edge. Again, they won't have to. They won't need to traverse this. They can come up onto this level and down. We'll get the power sorted out for you lot. And the gas piping. Alright, that should be enough to get rid of carbon dioxide. I know it is a little bit overkill, I will grant you that. Did we finish that research? Yes, we did. Superb. We'll wait out on getting anything else just yet. We'll allow them to get stuff built. That's a terrible noise, I do apologise. This might not work, we may need to build this up another level, but at least we've got the space to do that if we need, kind of, sort of. You can still jump between, these guys can still jump between these levels. I thought they were going to get stuck between the gas pump but no, they seem to be alright. They seem to be traversing quite nicely. And how are you in terms of oxygen here? That's better. How are you in terms of copper? 5 tons. That's alright. We've got access to more up here that we can dig out if needs be. If not, we'll start building it out of iron because there's quite a few iron deposits down here and here. I think there's a big one up here as well. Yeah, it'll be fine. We shouldn't run out of metal. Why are you pumping already? I've not asked you to pump. I have not asked you to pump. Disable you, and disable you. That reminds me, we will need filters, won't we? I mean, it's working, sort of. So breathable oxygen, that messes us up all the time. Wow, that worked really quickly. That got rid of we had quite a lot of carbon dioxide down here, and let's get rid of that. Alright. So we'll get these switched off in the morning. We'll dig out the hydrogen, the breathable oxygen parts, this and this, for destruction. And we'll chuck some filters in. We haven't got filters, have we? Alright. Well, we'll turn them off for now. They don't need to be running at this moment in time. But we will deconstruct the parts. 1, 2, 3. Right. So what has that done? Oh, it just moves around. Alright, deconstruct that and that. So it does get rid of it. The gas vent, gas pipe. Anything else? Nope. Gas pipe, sandstone, rebuild it. So if we do end up with a rogue breathable oxygen in there, it's going to be that easy to get rid of it. But I'm probably going to route these up to a first level on both sides, where we have filters, where we can filter out any oxygen, and then send that into the base, and then turn these into 2 banks. So this feeds this bank, this feeds this bank. No, that seems alright. Obviously when they've got everything else done. But we didn't even need a lot of water down here to achieve what we wanted. Contents. So it's still getting caught up in the vent. It's still accumulating in the vent. It's coming out of the atmosphere into a plumbing system and getting caught at the very end of the vent. And this. No, not the breathable gas. Yeah. Same with the contaminated oxygen. It's getting stuck. But as long as it's getting stuck inside of a pipe where we can just disassemble that bit of pipe and reassemble it, it's out of the atmosphere. It's away from what we want. It's away from our people. At the cost of purely power. That's it, nothing else. We've not had to use a filtration medium. We've not had to use any of our water to do that. So yeah, I think that's quite good. So let's have a look. Yeah, let's go straight for advanced filtration, and we'll get that sorted out down here. The second level is going to be filtering, I think. Although we do need... Why have I suddenly overlooked it? No, not there. Oh, you can fit it over... You can fit the liquid vent over gas venting, but not over stairs. That's strange. So we want any contaminated liquid that we produce elsewhere in the base, or that's been pumped into the base, to initially hit this shallow catch tank, and then any overflow will fall into the bottom, where eventually I want another... Let's spitball a little bit here. I want... I'll be there, won't I? Another bank of vents down here, which will probably get used for an entirely different gas altogether. So we initially use our wastewater to cover these vents, and then on the overflow of either side we'll then use... These will become... well, these will start working, and these will be on a separate pumping system that we can turn on and off whenever we want. So let's cancel that for now. Now that you all know, and we'll continue. Let's get... Right, the filters were 3 wide, so flipped on their end they'll be 3 tall, so we want a gap of at least 3 there. Alright. And let's dig out a little bit more. We may end up running out of copper, you know. That's going to be quite... We only seem to have a quite a small amount knocking about on this map. Small in comparison to other maps that I've been on, but still. Although I suppose we have blocked this up, so the stuff in this area is deemed to be out of reach, so it won't add to the list down here. So limited carbon dioxide, which is nice. We'll get this built. We'll dig out this level here. What's creating that? Just contaminated water. Alright. We'll dig out this, and then we'll get more mesh levels going. I want to bring... no, the plants are right here. There's a natural cold point underneath your archway for some reason, so let's utilize that for cooling at least these plants directly beneath it. I don't like the fact that they're swimming about in contaminated oxygen, but we'll get a few gas pumps while going. We'll enable you so we can get researching twice as quick. What's up, boy? Hey? You think it's food time? Yeah? Well, my cat thinks it's food time. I know, I've just told them. So, And I think I'm going to have to go and feed him. Plus, see, I think we are pretty much at the... No, stop. I know you like me lots, but please don't try and eat the microphone. Thank you. So that will be me for this. I usually wait until they go to bed, but we've pretty much reached the end of this episode now. And what have we done in this episode? We have created something that we knew that we could make, and we've refined it and we've made it better, and it's now a usable entity. We'll go from here. I mean, we're already at 100% stress. We're already using that to our advantage as well. It's just going to be more strings to the bow, and hopefully it will make the difference. You get your head out of the way of the microphone, please. I can't talk through your head. I must sound really muffled. And yeah, it's all going to help. Good stuff. And it's all going to help in the long run. Too pressurized? Nope, just because we're on speed 1. I'm not used to being on speed 1. I'm used to seeing this pump out a lot quicker. And so yeah, and temperature wise, this hasn't done much, but this definitely has. This double skin layer has definitely helped with the heat ingress. You can see the fracture points here from this body of water. Okay, anyway, I will leave you there. I have been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. Join us in the next episode when we continue our levels. Hopefully we will unlock filtration, get filters plumbed into the system as well, and so we never have to come and sort out breathable oxygen bubbles. Okay, hope to see you then. But from me and Dylan and the gang, it's goodbye. Do take care.